guys, it's Eva and welcome to a book haul. So some of these books, like, I don't have an extraordinary amount of time to research or do anything with them because every year our friends at the library, they sell books, and all the books that aren't sold go from all the libraries, and they do one massive sale trying to get rid of all the ones that don't sell traditionally every day in the library. So it's kind of fun. You find some really good books, but you kind of have to go through really quickly. I mean, you could take your time and read every single book you're going to put in your bag, but they're seriously like 5 cents it works out to be or something, because they do like a $2 bag sale where you fit like everything into like a normal like grocery sack that's like a paper bag one. And yeah, I mean, it works out ridiculously cheap. And then some of the books, they do a sale like earlier on where they're like 25 cents or 50 cents. So if you don't end up liking the book, whatever. But if you end up liking it and loving it and you add to your book collection, you only spent like 25 cents on a book. Anyways, the very first one I picked up there are some other books in this book haul that I didn't pick up there, and I'll let you know what they are. But the very first one I picked up there was A Man Called Ove, because I've had like 4 copies of this and given them all away. And the last copy I gave away, she said, kind of got torn up because she took it on a travel trip. I said, not to worry, I found a new copy again. I absolutely love this book. I've even read part of this book, so I will definitely own this book. I don't know if this will be the final copy or if this one will get loaned out again, but we shall see. We'll put them back here with all my other Frederick Backmans. And then the next book was actually given to me. This was not part of it. This is called Resistance by Jennifer Nielsen. And my mom read this and loved this. I think it's a YA middle grade-ish book that's only sold at Scholastic fairs. Tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what my sister was told when she picked it up. And all her kids loved it, and she read it, and she loved it, and she keeps asking me to read it, so I'm excited to read it. She passed this off to me, or my mother did after my mom got to reading it. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. It is a World War II fictional piece. Like, her brother gets dragged off to a death camp, her other family members all disappear, she's kind of left alone, and she decides to fight back a little bit, and at first she becomes like a courier between the Jewish ghettos and like other Jewish ghettos of Poland, and she like smuggles food, she smuggles papers in, all sorts of little things, and then she does it one step further and joins the resistance, which then you're really going to be hunted. Also, she also goes to even more and more dangerous places. I think she ends up at one point going to the Warsaw Ghetto. So I can't wait to read this. It sounds really good. It's highly, highly recommended. So I love this piece. And I love World War II novels. And then the next one is Torment. I read the first one of this. This is Fallen. Fallen is about an angel. And they're like these angels that are like stuck here on Earth in the midterm. And then there's this like girl that always comes to him. And the reason they're stuck here is because he believes in love, and this girl comes to him all the time. So Torment is the second in that series. I think I have the third. Yeah, I do. And I've been waiting for the second, and it turned up in the library book sale, and I'm excited to read it. Hopefully it's good. It's super easy reads. I don't know when I'll get to them, but like, it's big writing, super easy, YA. Sounds really good. And then to top it off, I found this little duology about angels. And I think I read the backs of these really quick to decide whether I want to keep them, but they had 2 of them. So I was like, well, it's book number 1 and 2. And hopefully I really like them. So this one starts out with a boy named Aaron, and he's moved from foster home to foster home. And then a man comes into his life who's like kind of following him around. And then he tries to dismiss his news that maybe he's an angel or something like that. And like, tries to resist against his supernatural abilities. And I'm guessing this is about Aaron as well. This is Aaron's senior year of high school. So like I said, I didn't know much about these, but once again, I thought I would maybe like them, and they looked like quick and easy YA reads, and so I went ahead and picked them up at the book sale. The next 2 were books I really do want to read, because I've read one Malcolm Gladwell, and I've heard nothing but great things about his books. So I did pick up Blink, the author of The Tipping Point. So The Tipping Point was, I think that was the one about like the 10,000 hour rule that everybody's heard about, and he did like a ton of research to figure out how you become a professional in things, and The Tipping Point was where he published that statistic that if you do something for 10,000 hours, then you'll become a professional at it. Anyway, so Blink, this one is about the power of thinking without thinking, and then this one is Outliers, Stories of Successes with People Outside the Fringe. And I heard him talking about this because I listened to part of his like masterclass online, So both of them sounded really, really interesting. I love his writing. Can't wait for him. I'm so glad these turned up in the sale. So excited for them. The next one is The Dazzling Heights by Katharine McGee. I'm in the middle of the first one of this, and it's pretty good. I think the first one was like described to me as like Gossip Girl and a tall, tall tower. So I don't really know what's going to go on in this one at all, because there's a lot of mystery and a lot of drama still going on in the first one. The first one is The 1,000th Floor by Katharine McGee, if you want to go ahead and check it out. I like it so far. Hopefully I stay liking it. The next one is a Kristen Hanna book. Absolutely love Kristen Hanna, and I would pick up anything by her now. This one is one I don't own, and it's called The Homefront. And hopefully I love it and I like it as much as I love all her other books I've read, or her other few books I've read. But I love her as an author. Like, there's no way I'm going back now. This one, I heard so much about, and maybe it'll be a spring read because I heard it's an easy read. And it is called The Rosie Project. And this is, once again, another romance piece about an autistic man. He's a professor, and he writes like a 16-page document like stating which would be his perfect wife or something like that. I've heard nothing about good reviews about this. I'm so excited. I found it. Oh, here it is, the 2019 book sale of the library. But yeah, I'm excited I have it, and I'm excited to read it. It sounds like a good chick lit piece for spring or for summer, and I've heard nothing but good reviews. I think this one came out last year, I believe. The next one I got was a new Diana Gabaldon book, which you never find these. You always find like very torn, very used copies of everything Diana Gabaldon at the bookstores. But I found this one, and it's almost like in perfect condition. But it is written in my own heart's blood. I have not got to this part in the series. I am still, honestly, I'm still in Drums of Autumn. And they're long, but I can put them down because I know the characters so well, and whenever I want comfort or anything, I just can pick up and read about Jamie, Claire. I can pick them up and read about Jamie, Brianna, and Claire. They're like coming home little pieces. I absolutely love them, but their books are huge and they take forever to get through. They're so long. The next one I picked up, I saw Rachel Gibson there. There was only one at the book sale, and I've been going through so many Rachel Gibsons. Some of them I love, some of them I don't really like, but who knows, maybe this one I'll actually love. I guess it's about a girl moving to a small town, and the sheriff is hoping she stays in town. But it's kind of a rude awakening when you move from a big town to a small town that doesn't have easy access to things. I think that's what it was about. I don't really know, but I'm excited. Let's see. Her name is Hope. Oh, Gospel, Idaho. Yep, small town. And then the next one, I think, I saw the movie of this once. I pick up anything that says Austen on it. Says the Jane Austen's Book Club. Not the most enticing cover ever. Maybe one of the ugliest covers. I may have to forego the cover and just keep the outside of the book. But if it's Austen, trust me, I pick it up. I have a whole Austen pile over here I need to read, but I absolutely loved them. They're one of those comfort pieces for me that I just go back to easily. On this one I picked up and I started reading the other day because it was just like I was bored and I didn't have any book near me, and it started pretty good. But it's The Probability of Miracles by Wendy Werner, and it's about a girl who has cancer and doesn't have long to live. And she's hilarious and funny, and she's got this like really like more kind of evilish list. Like she wants to like steal something or something small, and she wants to hook up with a guy, and just she has this list that she wants to accomplish in life before she dies. And I think her best friend has cancer as well, is what I'm understanding in the very beginning of this book, and is kind of going on this little journey with her. And then the very, very last book I picked up is, I gave away my copy of this, is 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. This is one of the few pieces I've read of mystical realism that I actually enjoyed. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I did enjoy it. And I think that's all of them. But I do have another whole stack because, like I said, you fill a bag. So I will go through that stack at some other later point, but that's all of them for this one. It is kind of a long book haul, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys next time. Bye!